bit.
We have 2 logs.
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wild.
Bigger than a gorge, I get
Oh
it.
my god. That's the first glimpse of it. You guys. Oh, the birds for scale. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Lose control when I get there. I know the answer. Let me know.
Hitch, but that's a big ass canyon.
We're going to check out the visitor center, even though they're closed. We're kind of seeing if it's bikeable. It doesn't, I don't know.
The brush just, no one will see us, you know what I mean?
There's very low visibility.
Yeah, there's a lot of curves. You think they open at 6:30 or close it? I don't know.
It was like they close at 5:30.
Do you feel like that's bikeable?
I don't know.
Well, we'll just drive over here then. It's not that far.
The most unsure I've been. Okay, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna lift you up. Okay.
You okay, Mom?
Just a little road rash on the right. I didn't hear you. I just stopped to hear what you're saying. Oh, that really hurts.
Well, it's good to know that these things can fall over without him getting hurt. You okay?
Now we know.
Yeah.
Look, you guys. Take them over.
We rode our bikes to the edge of the world.
What are you?
Big.
Bigger than the Rio Grande?
Who put that long right there?
They watch down there.
There's a little trail.
Oh, I am not comfortable with going down there right now. We've had one fall today. Let's keep it there.
You don't want to fall off your bike off the side of that.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I'm so glad we came. Like, even if this is it, like, so worth that drive.
I have to work for a week. We were optimistic there might be cell signal because some people said there were, but there's not. So, which is like, great, it's a national park. We were just kind of planning on camping here for a week while I worked. We might have to leave.
Yes, those are real people. They hiked down there.
Yeah, this is not a diorama. This is a real canyon. I know it looks like a picture.
That person right there is real?
Yes, Henry.
Those are people, they just hiked down there. It's not that far down to down there.
Yeah.
We're hauling the trasharoo to the... Yeah, that's good. There's beer-proof trash cans and recycling as well. We haven't dumped our recycling yet, so we're going to the recycle bin with the trasharoo. Beer-safe recycling.
Plastic, glass, and metals.
Dad sodas.
There's a spot just for cans right here.
Guys, we don't have to leave. I can take my work calls from here. Kids, ask your parents what this is. There's even a holder for a Dex phone book. It's empty. How come the light doesn't work? It's got power. Oh, they took the light off.
Ooh.
It's good there's a phone book in case you want to look up someone by their last name that happens to live in the Black Canyon.
Well, that probably used to be the
Yellow Pages, I know. Come on, little butt.
internet. That used to be the internet.
That was the internet. That's what they call dial-up, kids. That was dial-up internet. It's crazy hair. Oh, cat collection coming in. It's Monday morning. I have to work, so we have to leave. We had a cool night at the Black Canyon, though.
Yes.
I did some night photography.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. Could see the Milky Way with our bare eyes. It was amazing.
If you don't already follow us on Instagram, we're Wilder Adventures YT for YouTube.
As in YouTube.
And we've been posting a ton on this trip, so you can get like really up-to-date things. And we've done highlights of our stories, so you can go back and see like each location.
So anyway, we are packing up to go find some Wi-Fi so I can work today. It's Monday. I'm no longer off work. I told the team I would be available. And we have 0 bars here in the campground. So we're going to go like driving around the rim of the canyon. See if we can find a spot with some signal. If so, we'll camp there for the day. Otherwise, we might come down from the canyon. There was signal at the bottom of the national park. That's the plan.
So the pink rock is pegmatite and the black is gneiss. Gneiss.
Can you see?
I can see a river going.
That's the Gunnison.
This is over 2,000 feet
It's
tall.
as tall as the birds to buy.
It's so tall. I can't even get the whole thing in frame. What's the sound? The water?
The water, and maybe just the wind running through the canyon, but there's a lot of white water down there. Oh, that is unnerving. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
Is it cool?
Yeah.
Is it kind of scary?
Yeah.
It's really big.
But bigger than a dinosaur, even.
Way bigger than a dinosaur, my dude.
Just my one little green car and smash it open.
That's kind of cool. Okay, so I just did a little bit of research again to confirm what I thought. And today is the day that the campground here changes over from reservable to first come, first served. So we just feel like we did the coolest thing because we reserved that very last day that was reservable, and that means that we are kind of squatting our spot. The problem I'm feeling right now is that we drove away with nothing left there. So even though it's before checkout time, I feel like somebody could roll up and like somehow squat it away from us. So I'm kind of feeling antsy. As soon as Casey's done like catching up with work people before his next big call, I want to get back down there and like set up our shade tent and just like claim the spot. And then if we need to do anything to like pay for it with the little envelope system or whatever, I'd like to do that. But yeah, let's peek at him. Henry, you want to go see Dad's work spot?
For 2 years. For 2 years. We have 18 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you see this sign?
Yeah.
It says we might see these different kinds of birds. This is a turkey vulture. We have those at home. It's amazing that the trees find a way to grow on these rocks.
And Mom saw 2 lizards.
You saw them too, didn't you?
I don't see any lizards.
What? Can you see through there? I don't see any bird poop, but it's a lot to look at.
Do the number of pages of the age. Okay. How old? He's 4. So 4 pages. So 4 pages. I'll give you a pencil. This is the badge. Okay. I'll give that to you for now. You can come back to us and we can do the pledge, or if you're not coming back this way, the pledge is on the back of the book. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Come on, Henry.
Okay.
But look at this color and this orange color. It like is the same texture, but they have different colors here.
Yeah.
He's all black. You see him? He's a black bird. He's moving his head around. See him there? He wiggles his butt when he makes that sound. You can see where that sign is. Can you put the missing letters? You need a fifth. I.
Nice. Oh yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, flowering.
Henry, show me your rock drawing. Is that what you see?
Yes. That's our separate rocks, actually.
Very cool. We're rolling up on, what is it, Pulpit Rock or Pulpit Point? Pulpit something. Pulpit Rock. I see the sign.
The river's a lot wider right here.
Yeah, because there's more room. That can do
Would
this.
you like me to hold you so you can stand up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see why it's called Pulpit Rock now.
Why?
Because it's like you're standing in the pulpit at the front of the church.
Oh.
I think we found a spot. Better spot. And a different loop. It's first come, first served now. We reserved on the last reservable day. And there were some spots open. And this is like the RV loop.
Did
so
we film it? It was really hard to back into our
I
spot.
don't know if we filmed that.
And also, it was a handicap spot, so I felt kind of bad.
We didn't know. I mean, it may have said it was handicap accessible. We just didn't realize it was the handicap
I
spot.
never saw that. Oh no.
What?
Oh, that's a different one.
No, yeah, we got it. A couple of other options.
Okay, I won't write it in pen yet.
Hold YouTube, Mom.
You guys come with me. Come wave your arms with me at Casey while he yells, I can't see you.
Get in my mirror.
Oh, it's unlocked already. I was a little unnerving. You're real at us, isn't it? I want you to come look at our butt and make sure you're happy with it, because it might be hard to get the bikes down. See what you want to do.
Yeah.
You want to turn that way and see if that...
Yeah, I might do that.
Better?
Yeah, I think we're a little nose down. I'm gonna check it real quick.
Yeah, it looks like you're leaning this way a little.
Yeah, can't fix that.
But that's okay. The shower will drain.
We'll make some hot dogs for dinner. Why not make it on the campfire? We had a little bit of extra wood from our last stop. Right, Henry?
Yep.
Did you tell them that your shoe broke? Tell them about your shoe.
Mention about it so much, but no, I don't think so.
Paige bought these shoes like they got delivered the day before we left.
Yeah, they broke right here, so I sewed them.
She sewed them back together just now. They've been
Probably
broken all
avoided
day.
any warranty like doing
Dude, your
that.
foot.
But...
Let my hand
Mm-hmm. That's what I meant.
I put my hand
Oh, cool. You got your great tan dunes on?
Yep. I realized that the pocket is like here. It's
You can't really sew anything there.
so that's just gonna be like a blank spot.
And you've got a Black Canyon one to put down.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to this one because it's nice and narrow. And it's nice to have a couple to like arrange.
What was the best thing about Black Canyon?
The views, is that lame to say? The
Well,
views.
yeah, the views, but I mean, like, which view?
All of them. You kind of have to see more than one because it's a little different and like...
You're seeing the same thing from different angles?
Yeah. It gives it more scale to see more of it. But
Paige was most excited about the painted wall.
I was. I think the chasm...
The chasm was cool, yeah.
It might have been cooler than the painted wall.
Pulpit Rock was cool. To be out there and have that, like, wide view. There were two views like that. Pulpit Rock and then the little one right at the visitor center.
Yeah, so
both
the views
of those.
were awesome. I expected to have to hike to see things, which I should have known.
National parks, they're very accessible. You
Yeah.
pull right up, 200 yards, you're there. There are some hikes to do here, but we looked at the trails and most of them don't actually, they kind of get you between the campground and the visitor center, and that's cool. But there's not a lot of hiking down by the canyon. There's hiking down in the canyon, but you have to get a wilderness pass for that. So
We're not quite at that level.
I've been to the Grand Canyon. I was very young, probably 8 years old. But like from my recollection of that and this, Black Canyon totally takes the cake. Way
I
better.
was like a toddler and refused to get out of the car, so.
Better than Grand Canyon. That's my take on it for this video. Have you guys seen camp yet? Shade tent's up. We do have power. I only plugged in just to use the Instant Pot, although we can totally run that on our inverter. RV's up, kind of pulled it in, got it sort of level. Campfire's up, food cam's up. Time to make some dang hot dogs.
It's alcohol made out of smoke.
What is alcohol?
I don't know what alcohol is.
All right. Oh yeah, he's filthy. Ooh, almost lost all our hot dogs twice.
I like a lot of things.
I know. You want a pickle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's big.
Plenty big for you a little bit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great. Departure time. Departure time.
Bye-bye Black Canyon. We have no idea where we're going. That's a rig. Do you see that? Oh my god. Like 3 kayaks on the top of a Rebel. First stop, cellular service.
So we can figure out where we're
So we can
going.
figure out where we're going. But maybe Canyonland's next. I think that we might overnight in between just to take it slow. Because we're in the scenic part. I don't mind driving 2 hours and camping somewhere.
That's what we need to figure out, is what's halfway to Canyonlands. Alright, let's go get some cell service and figure it out.
No keys in this ignition. Oh, I dropped the air pressure on our front tires. I'm curious to see if it makes a difference in the ride quality. I found our sticker. It's down here. Hello, sticker. I found it. I mean, we had to paint around that, but I forgot it was there.
I painted around that for sure.
Glad we didn't paint over it. Yeah, it says only 80 psi on the front. We've been running 90, a little more than 90 now that it's higher altitude. 90 on the back is right, but they're only supposed to run 80 on the front. So I dropped about 10 psi off the front, and maybe it won't be quite as bouncy up here without spring-loaded basketballs for tires. We'll see.
We just came down the mountain a teeny tiny bit. We're at Jones Jaw. Oh, somebody's missing their doggy. And there's a little bit of cell service down here, so this would have been a better place to camp, but there were a bunch of vans kind of down here when we first came up, so we didn't feel like there was room to even come in and try. Plus we were just trying to get to the national park. But if you're going to Black Canyon of the Gunnison, I recommend camping for free at Jones Jaw, which we just drove down to, and then just drive up. It's a scenic drive anyway. Henry's really upset about this. He will not let it go. I used red for the lights on the top of the RV portrait. And Henry says, they're orange, Mom.
Do you know why he's upset about this?
They should have been orange.
Well, because we build RVs all the time, and when we put running lights, we put marker lights like that on it, and I make a big deal about them being orange. Like, no, Henry, those
the
lights are
Legos
orange.
have to be orange, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get any orange paint out while I was doing that, so I just used red. But thank you, Henry, for being the accuracy police. Anyway, cool spot, has some signal, and is like minutes from the national park. And if we ever come back, this is probably where we
Look
get
how
to stay.
close we are. We're in a national forest
there you
just
go.
outside the national park. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're like right there.
So we dumped our tanks in a little RV park in Montrose, which is like just the town right down the road.
Cedar Creek RV Park.
Yeah, and they were super nice. We dumped the tanks and got our water filled up all for what, $15 total?
$15, yeah.
So that's a good way to handle that if you're, doing what we're doing.
Grand Junction.
Now
Where do we
we're
go in Grand Junction?
on to Grand Junction. A
Do you need to go
laundromat?
laundromat? Yeah.
Sets my body on fire, and no one gives me shivers like you. Oh, no one does it better. How I try to sleep, but you're deep in my mind. Got a hold of me. When I'm awake, I'm all blind.
Where are we?
At a laundromat.
On a laundromat with toys.
Gonna make this not blacked off.
Here comes Paige. She had to ship some packages. We're at the post office in Grand Junction. Parked curbside. I know it says no parking, but that's that way. We can park here. Grand Junction looks cool. Kind of wish we had more time. We spent all of our time here in a laundromat, taking meetings in the parking lot. How was the post office?
So busy.
Really? You were in and out?
Well, I got the self-check through the self-service thing. And then, you know the package thing, you like pull the handle down and you put it in and you push it back.
Yeah.
I'm pulling it down, it's like stuck on someone's package. So I just started.
Then you wonder why our shit comes all f***ed up in the
And
mail.
then I was about to walk away and it made a sound. Like maybe they heard me banging on it and like cleared it out or something. I got it mailed.
Presents to the grandparents.
A couple days later than promised, but
It's alright.
whatever.
We're headed to Cisco, Utah, a harvest host called Buzzard's General Store. It looks cool, actually.
How far is that?
56 minutes
So we should be there at...
in an hour and a half. Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. That's like what they said they wanted people to arrive by. I think it was 4:30. So.
Yeah, we're gonna be going down I-70, so we won't be going as fast as everybody else, but
Yeah.
here we go.
Thank you.
And no one makes me feel like you do. And no one sets my body.
Here we are. He's gonna love it.
Looks like we got neighbors.
Yeah. We got e-bikes way down there.
Only ones here. It's weird. It's weird.
Utah, no, nowhere. This is all BLM land. We can just go park out there if we want.
I see now why they call it like a ghost town.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go check us in. Check out the RV sculptures.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of those.
Half of this trip has felt so Mad Max. Have you ever seen Mad Max? Do you even know what I'm talking about when I say that? Yeah, figure out where our next stop was.
I've bubbling before.
The train will go by at night.
No worries, just like that one. Turn around.
Should have waited to buy a pot.
It's really nice. Yeah.
We get parked. What a strange place. I'm hungry. I'm gonna start dinner.
Watch out a little bit.
That looks good.
Mm-hmm. I overestimated his coordination. Oh, it's gonna crash, Mom! It's gonna crash! Oh, wait! We're having a glass of wine in our mugs by the red light of my emergency flashlight. And you can't see the sky because we don't have a camera set up for that, but
yeah, but we can.
we can, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It does sound like a train.
Hello, good morning from Utah. We're like really close to Moab, but not there yet.
Tripped on the wall.
Casey's crashing through.
Hello!
He has meetings this morning, so we're trying to take the front and let him get stuck in the back. And I think we're gonna try to make this fig slice, and we're gonna do everything but the raw figs.
I'm not judging, but what is it without the raw figs? That seems like most of it's the raw figs.
It's a crust with like a cream top thing.
Sounds
It
good.
doesn't have the figs on top.
Okay.
It's gonna be good. Henry's been making money. He made a menu.
It's a full service menu.
Henry's Rig Restaurant. It's got the rig on it.
It's a rig.
Bigger.
Drew an air conditioner.
We've got drinks. We've got snacks. And then we've got breakfast back here. It's in yellow, so it's a little hard to see, but that's breakfast. We finally got some cash, so I showed him some real money. I said, look, they have people's faces on them. So these all have little faces, just like real money.
This little bizarro ghost town in Utah has been the coolest stop. It's very desert. It looks like the spot where they like land the airplane in Con Air or something. It's totally like a Radiator Springs from the movie Cars as well. It's like you can see I-70. I-70 came through in the late 60s. This town just like disappeared. She said no one lives here. There's just a river outfitter down the road and her little store. They bought it last year and renovated it. Buzzard's Belly General Store is the name of our harvest house. This way to Moab. Photograph from the road, okay. Could have had my generator tailpipe shipped here. By the way, we ordered this stuff and some other stuff. There's stuff that's gonna arrive in Moab for us. Crawling through that RV, Henry.
That's not real, but it's an RV underneath there.
Look, you can walk up into that one. Scan for waiver. It's got a Google form. Take on the TV.
Touchscreen and press play.
This is like straight out of Fallout, you guys. Fallout 2 for all of you youngins out there. Did you know that there were Fallouts before there were Fallouts? Look at you.
The red one did.
The red one honked. The last one's out of here. I think we have a fan open too. Leaving's the hardest part. the RV off-roading in Moab.
Henry and I wrecked the bike again.
We have the package, you guys.
Pretty cool.
There's